Welcome back everybody to the channel. It's me, Alejandro Mendoza, Ordinary Chicano. Either way how you say it, it's all good here. And we're back again for another video as we look at another film in our journey through Small Axe, 5 films by Steve McQueen, the Blu-ray set from the Criterion collection. And today we're looking at the next film in this series, Alex Wheatle. As always, thank you all so much for the love on the videos, and I hope you all have been enjoying them. I hope everyone is happy, healthy, and getting through some films and getting through your collection. I have been watching a lot of movies so far, and I've been watching a lot from my collection, so I'm happy to be able to talk about them with you all. As always, if you're not subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell so you don't miss a single review that drops on the channel, and of course leave a like on the video, as all of that helps me out so much. And if you want to lend an extra helping hand, I do have a Patreon set up where you can get early access to videos just like the one you're watching right now, along with other cool stuff like video essays and other goodies that I have available over there. But of course, it is not mandatory, but it is appreciated. Either way, you're here watching this video, and leaving a like, subscribing is all enough. But if you want to go ahead and support on Patreon, you can. But of course, enough of that. Let's go ahead and talk about this film. Before we get into the review, I'm going to go ahead and read this nice little introduction from Criterion. And it's Alex Wheatle, an inmate account of a decisive moment in British history, unfolds via the true story of one man's awakening black consciousness. Raised in a cold, oppressive children's home that has left him estranged from his West Indian roots, the eponymous orphan Alex Wheatle, played by Shay Cole, gradually finds his voice as an artist, activist, and writer on the streets of Brixton, a transformation that intersects with the 1981 uprising in which the neighborhood's mainly black youth erupt in protest against police violence. Interwoven with the vibrant reggae that inspired its subject's journey, Alex Wheatle crackles with the heady political and cultural energy of a singular time and place. And of course, with this one, you do get one nice little behind the scenes featurette here, talking with Steve McQueen and talking with the actor who plays Alex Wheatle, and you get a nice trailer there as well. I did not find Alex Wheatle to be a strong film like the others in Small Axe. It's nowhere near being as great as Mangrove. I didn't find myself really attaching myself to the film or really gravitating to its story like I did with Lovers Rock and Red, White, and Blue. But that is not to say that it's not good. I think that Alex Wheatle is very compelling. I think there's a lot of really interesting stuff that's going on here with the journey of Alex Wheatle as this man who starts off as an orphan who knows nothing about his culture, to him going to Brixton and really being opened to his culture and his West Indian roots. Steve McQueen does a great job at being able to highlight those parts of Alex Wheatle's life, but also interweaving them between the 1980s uprising of black youth in Brixton and in England. I think that he does a great job with that. I love the inclusion of reggae music and the use of motifs with the reggae music as a way of Alex Wheatle really finding himself within the music, but also finding himself as a black man and as an activist and writer. I love the scene where Alex Wheatle just walks into this record store and he's being flooded with this music that really, really makes him so happy, and it really just opens his eyes to what all of this can be for him, and what it's not a detailing of his past and his rough childhood, but it's all forming into this person that he's becoming. I don't think that it's as strong as the other films in this series. I think that there's a lot that I was left desiring from Alex Wheatle, and I felt like there was more ground to cover on his, writing career and his activism. And I felt that we were just missing those integral things that I felt that Alex Wheatle didn't bring to the table as a film, compared to the other films like Mangrove and Red, White, and Blue and Lovers Rock, that all were very profound, but they felt very complete as a story. As to Alex Wheatle, just made me feel as if there was more on the table that just wasn't there. Nonetheless, I think it's great. It's a great film, and I really enjoyed it, but it's just nowhere near as being strong as the others in the series. Now let's talk about the transfer. I watched Alex Wheatle on my Panasonic 4K player on my TCL 4K TV, so I'm going to get a little bit of an upscaling on it, and of course I listened to the audio straight from my TV speakers. I have to say, once again, I think they did a great job with the transfer on this film, and I think it looks really good. Of course, Steve McQueen employs this very kind of old palette, and it looks very nostalgic with its very muted colors, but it's not to say that it doesn't look good. I think it looks really nice, and I really like the way it plays off on my TV. Steve McQueen really has an eye for these type of colors, as he's trying to make it feel like a page in a book and a page in history, as really kind of bringing that to the screen with these muted colors. It's not gonna look the greatest with like some ultra definition, but the detailing is there, and it's brought out really well from this upscaling, especially with the skin tones looking so beautifully done, and they look very natural, and the amount of grain that's in there, I think they did a great job at that. I think the night scenes are well lit as well, and I think that just transfer wise it looks really good. The audio sounds just as good as what I'm pretty sure it sounded on Prime Video, and I really like it. I don't have a sound system, so I can't really base this off anything. I can't base it off having the sound quality from a sound system, but coming from my TV, I have no complaints here. I really enjoyed it coming from there, and I think they did a great job at balancing dialogue, sound effects, and the score, especially with the reggae music. And it's never too loud, it's never too low. It feels right, and it's just balanced correctly with the rest of the components of the audio transfer. I did watch the behind the scenes supplement on this, and I really liked it. I really liked getting to know the not just the actor who plays Alex Wheatle, but Alex Wheatle is being interviewed as well, if I'm correct. And of course you hear from director Steve McQueen. They all have such great insight into the story of Alex Wheatle, and especially his roots, as not knowing anything about his Black West Indian roots, and the way that going to Brixton really transformed his life. And it's not a really long supplement, but it's about like 4 minutes to 5 minutes long, and it really has some interesting information that I think really helps build more of a background on who Alex Wheatle is as a person, an activist, and an artist. But for now, that's it. We have the last film next week, but as always, I want to thank you all so much for joining me, and you can keep up to date with me on all things social media by following me at The Nerd Chicano on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Letterboxd, Serialized, and on Twitch. I'm the same handle on all of those, so if you want to speak about movies, go ahead and check me out on those social platforms. Check out the Nerdcore by checking out our website, nerdcore.com. Our Twitch, YouTube, and Kick is at the same name, at the Nerdcore. And go ahead and check that out, because we could really use your help. We're doing a lot of cool stuff with our podcast, so we could have some more eyes over there. Would be nice. For now, that's it. But to my wonderful cinephiles and renowned scholars, celebrate the love of cinema today, tomorrow, and every day after. Catch you all on the next one, guys. Bye.